So I took the 2 screws off the end cap here, and now I just want to tap the other end. So it starts to come loose like that. And right there is a circlip that holds the shaft on. It's more like a half moon clip than a circlip. Thrust washer. And then I should be able to pull the whole rotor out. There we go. Not in too bad a shape. That really is burnt up though. Clean that up. So that is not a bearing, that is a bronze bushing. That needs to be oiled or greased. See if we can push this brush cage out. Ow, like that. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Four brushes. And they're still in okay shape. There's quite a bit of meat left on them, so that looks good. And that's how they fit in there. Except there should be a spring in there. Like that. Spring goes in. Brush goes in. We'll have to come up with something that is the same diameter as this to hold the brushes in while we insert this back in. Can be tricky. 1, 2, 3. Main thing is that you don't lose any of the bits. And this one is completely rebuildable. Everything is separate. The brushes are actually spot welded on. Brush housings rest in here like that. Completely rebuildable. Okay, so there is some rust on the inside here. I am going to give this a sanding, throw some paint on this. Balancing marks. The gear is worn quite a bit. Still works though. I suspect I'll have to replace this at some point, but not anytime in the near future. So let's clean it up and I'll grab probably some steel wool and just buff this, make it a little shinier with better contact. Bore's pretty smooth, there's no rust on the inside. Still dragging a little bit. I'm gonna clean all this up, smooth it out. The housing is over there buzzing away in the ultrasonic cleaner, so wait till that's done and then clean this up, find something that size, and we'll start reassembling. So I found this socket. It is it's a stepped socket, 1 to 1 1/16. So this is 1 1/16, I believe. ID, so 1.25 inches maybe. .33.6 millimeters, which is slightly larger than the contact of the rotor here. So that'll allow me to space these out and then push this on, and I should be able to, based on the depth of those brushes, allow part of it to overhang while it catches here and transfer over. So let's go ahead, everything's been cleaned. Start staging these. Alright, I am going to grab some wire. I'm going to tie these individually. So I'm trying to pull them all the way up inside so I have a little more clearance. There we go. Now we can work it down onto this, like that. And then we'll go into the back of the housing. And then transfer it right on like that. Gonna leave these wires attached in case it happens, I move it and it falls off. I'm waiting for the motor housing to dry with the paint, so this will sit here until that is ready for reassembly. Start putting everything back together.